I doing? James, why are you doing this? Weird lighting. Not gonna lie, some weird lighting. But yeah, I wanted to stream today. In fact, one of my old critics, who literally every single thing I've ever interacted with her, she's always telling me how wrong I am, said, "Oh, you're awfully quick to this." And if I was quick to this, I would have told you this yesterday. I would have said, "Hey, Charlie Kirk's going to get shot tomorrow, and this is what it means." I've had this in my trigger a while because I've been saying this since Blueprints of Mind Control. I've been fucking telling you what I'm going to tell you right now since Blueprints of Mind Control. First of all, let me get out of the way. Charlie Kirk's a human being, but I don't know that. I don't doubt it. I'm just saying that I don't know the human Charlie Kirk. I didn't introduce him. I know that some of you are like, he's such a good person. I don't fucking know that. And telling me he has a family doesn't mean you're a good person. I understand having a family, therefore get out of jail free card. It's kind of, it's no, right? So none of us even do that anyway. So it's this could be tricky, but I don't want his death to go in vain. And so fuck yeah, I'm out in front of it. I've got a really, really strange take on this, and but I don't think it's strange at all. I think it's quite sane. I think I'm the only person that has a sane take on it. You've got this Charlie Kirk's a pundit, Republican-leaning pundit, sort of the. I'm just being honest. Let me see how far I can stick my nose up whoever is running for president's ass, and then tell everyone that he has actually been my savior and my comfort. And this is what all pundits do. It's exactly the same script. And Charlie Kirk has the same script. I'm sorry, but he just fucking does. Do you know why he has the same script? Because it fucking works. It's because he fucking works. And he wants to succeed. And him wanting to succeed doesn't make him good or bad. It simply makes him someone who wants to succeed. So now you have the Candace Owens syndrome. Candace Owens sued someone in college, I believe, a congressperson, said that she was an enemy of massive racism, won like $85,000 from that settlement, and from that moment on decided that she was going to enter politics because it fucking paid. Candace Owens, it paid. So she entered the world as a conservative, as a liberal. Super liberal, so liberal, she began a venture capitalist firm that literally doxed people for a living, that you would pay for a service to measure when you were about to get doxed, and you paid for insurance to fight people that were going to dox you. And this is the vision of conservative pundit Candace Owens right now. That's her vision back then. And if you try and tell any other conservative that that's her history, they will tell you how fucked you are because she is saying what I like to hear. This is verbatim what you fucking hear. So I do not think pundits are real people. I get that we're supposed to magically transform them into real people when it's convenient, but I don't have that fucking magic power. I can't do that, okay? So it's an icon. Not only is it an icon, but it's an icon that's been wanting the same pyramid even more. That this pyramid that we are underneath has all this blood jumping down, pouring down off. Naked body parts are being thrown and hurled off the top of this thing. And when you go to the top, there are two parties at top. There's one hut on the left, the fucking Thalocs, and they will destroy and murder anyone. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how young you are. If you climb to the top of the pyramid, they will take your heart in the name of democracy, in the name of global warming. I'm not even kidding. Look this up. That in the name of global warming, they will take your life. They will sacrifice you. They will separate your right thigh because that's worth more money than your left thigh is. And they will give it to some dude, the only dude who's allowed to have a certain kind of haircut. It's basically like bald except for the very top. He's got that sort of Tina Turner Las Vegas dancer thing that's like 4 feet long. And that dude is allowed to run out and rush to those body parts and take the body parts back to him and distribute it to a warrior or a hero. And that hero will pay him to turn it into fucking beef jerky. that the hero will say, well, thank you, Chief. I would like for you to cut this into quarters. I'd like to make some sushi. We've got a lovely festival coming up next week. And he invites all of his friends, and all of his friends feast on the dead carcass of the person who Thalok said, if you give me that body, I will stop global warming. I will stop acid rain. I am not fucking making this up. This is one side of the pyramid, people. On the other side of the pyramid, the same blood flowing down the stairs, you have Huitzilopochtli, the god of terrorism. And if you bring your body up to the top, these red guys on the right, they're literally on the right. They're red and they're on the right. They say, if you give us our body, if you give this victim, this sacrificial victim to us and let us kill him in the name of terrorism, our village will be safe. Charlie Kirk is a priest on that pyramid. And today he was shot in the neck and bled out on stage and died horribly. And anyone who takes pleasure, anyone who thinks that the default is that everyone must take pleasure in that death, you're retarded. For making me say this, you're the retarded person in the room, not me. The fact that I'm telling you that I only know this guy as an icon because all I've ever seen from him is his shouting from the pyramid. And his shouting from the pyramid is the exact same fucking script as all of them. You are wrong for bringing your body up to Thalok. You are right for bringing your body to Huitzilopochtli. That's what you hear. And this is the guy that wants more America, more votes, more Washington, more petrodollar. He believes that every single thing that you have been told out of Washington is fucking real. He believes that. He's told you that people need to die on a regular basis in order to protect free speech. He's told you that gun violence is a necessity in a society that values free speech. I do not value free speech because I do not think it fucking exists. I lost free speech long before I noticed I lost free speech. I noticed I lost free speech during COVID. That's when I noticed. When I lost free speech was I never fucking had it, because free speech is the exact opposite of who I want to be. I do not want free speech, and I've got a weird ass fucking take on what I mean by this. I believe that you have to choose between words being real and words being fake, my friends. And I believe that we have chosen for words to be fake, and that we have embraced the pillar of fake words under the canopy of free speech. And the canopy of free speech means that you get to be Charlie Kirk. You get to beg as many more veterans to enter into a state of PTSD and attack a foreign fucking nation, so America's largest employer by far gets a little bit paid next week. And that this deficit, which is beyond embarrassing, it's really to the point of Stockholm, that we have is so beyond the pale of what is acceptable. The only choice I have is to see that anyone and everyone who is in Washington, D.C. wants more of this fucking thing. So let's get this out of the way. If you want to humanize Charlie Kirk, why the fuck was he telling you to vote? Why the fuck was he saying we need more of this? Why the fuck was he insisting that the way that we need to turn this place around is catch another fucking tranny and pass another law to protect our border from border safety? And that right now we have this auspice of what we call tariffs, where we're literally pretending to stop fentanyl from coming into our borders when our hospitals and our pharmaceutical industries are the ones that gave it to us. And we are so retarded. And we will drink so much more blood because the pyramid is so large, and anyone who dies on it is instantly a fucking hero. And Charlie Kirk is not a hero. Charlie Kirk did not enlist in the military. Charlie Kirk did not go to a foreign country and shoot people because they were wearing a different shirt because someone like him or someone like Candace Owens said someone ought to fucking do something. And I'm tired of you fucks coming in here telling me I need to feel sorry for one more person that insisted someone ought to do something, because all it did was give them millions of dollars and make them famous. And now they're dead, and we're supposed to weep because this is an innocent tragedy that somehow none of us could have ever foreseen. And there's no way any of us could have ever figured out that this could have been possible, or that something like this could have possibly even occurred on this soil. And what does this mean? Which is why I bring you to Butler. Which is why I want to discuss with you Butler. I brought this up before and you guys didn't give a shit. Where is it? James, you need to calm down. Yeah, I get it, man. I need to calm down. Where is it? I just had it up here. Brings me to Butler. Here it is. When this happened, I told everybody. Did Charlie Kirk talk about it? Fuck no. Did Sam Tripoli talk about it? Fuck no. Did Joe Rogan talk about it? Fuck no. Did anyone else who wants to tell you, oh my God, I'm so moved by politics, fucking tell you about this? Fuck no. You know why? Because it breaks the fucking narrative. It breaks the goddamn narrative. It breaks the fucking narrative. How can you be Charlie Kirk and not notice this? How can you not notice that on 4 separate occasions before Butler, that the podium was 8 feet long, 8 feet long, 8 feet long, until Butler. And that Butler, the podium, happened to be 3 times as wide. Wide enough for Donald Trump to lay down and Secret Service people lay on top of him. These dates aren't made up. I didn't pick and choose. Here's St. Paul, July 27, 2024. Here's July 9, 2024. The rally right before it in Miami. Here's July 24. These are not coincidences. This stuff is not just some kind of joke. But to them it is. And the same guy who's pretending to get shot and putting ketchup on his ear is now going to come out tomorrow and cry for you and tell you how meaningful this assassination is. How much more resolve he has now to protect the border. How much more crucial all of this is for all of these things. And there's not one single fucking pundit that told you that Butler wasn't real. And that you're going to watch tomorrow why people like Candace Owens, oh, boo the fuck who this person, and they don't even fucking mean it. They don't fucking mean it because they are on the pyramid and they want you to bring more blood to them. Which is why they want anger. They want division. Which is why they're going to debate you and try and humiliate you on campus, or try and twist your words themselves into a debate, into a dichotomous debate of a Hegelian retardation that frankly none of us have any business pretending to be that mentally low anymore to sustain. Washington is a fucking mythos, and the people clinging to it are people that are not here to help you. It doesn't matter what side. You would have to be a psychopath to go there. The only way you are going to succeed on that level, in that realm, is through psychopathy. So, James, are you calling Charlie Kirk a psychopath? I'm saying that you'd have to be pretty fucking high on the narcissistic scale to keep wanting more of this. And the only reason that would keep you motivated is fame, money, prestige, and reverence. So yeah, it's pretty easy to be a psychopath in my mind. Under my definition of what it means, it's pretty easy because you're being motivated by your own limbic addictions. It's not much. So do I want us to parade his body around? I don't know if that's even a bad idea, because if we did it once, maybe some of this shit would sink in. That this stuff's serious. That you can't play catch-up ear assassination and then 4 months happen, have someone get shot in the face. The dude was 31 years old. Yeah, I'm confusing, right? Well, James, which is it, Jim? Do you like this guy or not? Are you fucking... I do not need to like him or dislike him. I need to look at the fucks that keep insisting that this is the way to win. You're the people I have the problem with, not him. I think Charlie got to live his lifelong dream. I don't think he had the balls to join the military. I think he had the balls to go out and lie and say, do this, and you got to vote Trump, and you got to do this. He had the balls to do that. He didn't have the balls to join the military. And if you join the military, someone like Charlie is going to send you, and you're going to get shot in the face for no reason. And Charlie got to be shot in the face like my dad. He got to be shot in the face by any other veteran who buys into this shit. This is a really sick take, isn't it? He's a fucking unsubscribe. I get it. This is why the pyramid is so successful, my friends. This is exactly why. It's because no one stops right now where you have the chance. No one digs their fucking heels in. No one takes their fingernails, their toenails, and rips them under the blood and digs into the stone and says, fucking enough. Enough of this shit. And it's all it would take. You only have one chance here. You've only got one life here. It's all it would take. For you to look up the pyramid and say, I'm not going there. I'm not playing. One of the probably the trickiest things to running James True Live is that I try to not talk about mainstream because I don't want to feed the pyramid. But because I don't talk about mainstream all the time, I end up not being able to influence a lot because I'm not talking about the pyramid. In my mind, I see the vessel. In my mind, I see one arrow, right in the spokes, buddy. Right in the spokes. And even though my arrow's not enough to stop this fucking moving castle, if more did, it would work. If we stop the prana offering plate and call everyone innocent who's not innocent, what if we stop saying speech is free? What if we just were truthful about it? What if all of us agreed that there's no fucking free speech and none of us have ever actually had that? We just go around saying we have free speech, which means that all the people that are saying how crucial it is that you make fun of a tranny or whatever the fuck it is in order to fight for free speech are lying to you about it. And they knew the whole time, because as soon as COVID-19 got here, they were the first ones that's like, hey, we cannot let that guy say that. You can't fucking say that. And those are the Republicans. Those are the ones that are on your side. Those are the ones that are like, hey, I believe in free speech. No, they don't. No, they believe in Article 1, Section 9. It's their entire Constitution. The entire Constitution of every pundit in Washington is Article 1, Section 9, which is the writ of habeas corpus shall be suspended in the case of public safety. That one little phrase has shown you that there's a real party in Washington, and it's called the Washingtons. It's called the Konotakarians, the village fucking burners, the ones that destroy your local habitat and your local ability to govern yourself because pundits come to your fucking college town and tell you how ridiculous you are to not vote Republican. So what if words meant something? What if the words you fucking say you had to pay for? What if you could punch me in the mouth for talking? Guess what? You can. You have. You will. You keep doing it. I have a patron. You can fucking hit it where it hurts. I've had people been here for 5 years that decided you're going to defend Freemasonry. I'm going to fucking hit you where it hurts and punch me in the fucking face. You know why? Because there's no such thing as free speech, bitches. There's no such thing. I'm going to drink a little coffee. There's no such thing as free speech, and you don't want it. Do you want a world that has cheap words? Because if you do, we got it. And this is it. And every time someone gets shot, you have to act like you're surprised. And every time someone gets killed in the school, you have to act like you're surprised. And you have to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. And oh, I'm shocked. Someone should do something. And what are you going to do? You're gonna make a piece of wood that you can attach to the end of a handgun to turn it into a longer handgun. You're going to call that a bump stock. And you're going to pretend that you can control all the pieces of wood that are made all over the world and that you can declare this one piece of wood illegal. And everyone's going to be like, yeah, we're really going to sign this legislation. You're going to call it Kelsey's legislation or Munchkin's legislation or Sarah Connor's legislation or Emily Gunderschmidt's legislation, right? That'll really fucking get you because it's got her name attached to it. So now you're picturing this whole thing and you've got this whole thing. So you get to go vote another law in and all you're really doing is just putting more steps on the pyramid. And we got to blame somebody. What if we took our words seriously? What if for 19 days? For 19 days, we could even have it coming up so people could try and take their words back. I'm fine with that. Starting on January 1st for 19 days, it's Words Mean Something Day. For the next 19 days, anything that you say, you're going to be held accountable for it. Where your words will be taken seriously. You'll be taken serious. What would happen? How much would this place change? More importantly, after it changed, how would that echo feel? I think it would be profound. I think we're already here. I think that post-corona, the white sun, this new world we're in, has this different kind of meaning to it. And that what you're doing is you're looking at a bunch of people that are already dead. They're already dead because they're clinging to the old world. And one of the old worlds is we need more dead people in the pyramid. One of the old worlds is we're going to stage a fake shooting and then a month later, 2 months later, a couple seasons later, I'm going to come out and pretend to be outraged and shocked because what I did last week to fake something in Butler is partly responsible for what the fuck happened to Charlie Kirk. But no, because actions don't have any meaning. Actions don't have weight. Words don't have weight. The only thing that has weight are bullets. That's it. You know why? Because bullets aren't human. See, if we can blame something that's not human, if we can blame evil, if we can blame the Luciferians, if we can blame the Hottentots, if we can blame the Freemasons, if we can blame the bullets, we can get out of this. But if you blame words, you are blaming the bullets of people. And more importantly, your words become your entire life. Why would words not be your life? Why would the words you say not be the living embodiment and representation, the diplomat of your heart? I don't know why we think this world is better. I don't know why we insist that the problem is people like me because I'm being insensitive. I think if there were more people like me saying these things at exactly this specific time, it would become too expensive to keep feeding the pyramid. That's what I think. I'm done talking now. I've got the Zoom open. If you're on Patreon, you want to talk about this, I'll stay in Zoom for a few minutes. We'll see what you got to say. Let me know in the comments what you think. Not going to say you agree with me, but I don't think words are free. I don't. And I think if you believe in free speech and you believe that it's necessary for people to be shot for words they say and that you've been a pundit that's been literally ripping anyone for not voting Republican, that you've just proven that point. And I think what you've experienced is a holistic life, that your life had everything it needed to fulfill and that you got to prove yourself and prove how much your words meant when it really mattered most. Not all of us get that chance. We'll see you next time.